CM Punk. What's interesting about because the past 2 years, like CM Punk recently just joined the WWE
Hmm.
again, like a year ago, I want to say. And for a while we weren't allowed to talk about him. So a lot of people ask me, who are your favorites? And I would want to say CM Punk, and I couldn't. It's great that now I can say his name again. So yeah, CM Punk was, he was up there. As a matter of fact, I watched wrestling the most when he was on his historic title reign. It was like 430 something days of him being champion, and that was basically my childhood. So a lot of those of his matches and his celebrations and his promos are just burned into my memory, and I'm sure Phil doesn't even really know, but yeah, Phil was my childhood. So those guys were my guys when I was growing up.
Yeah, Phil was our first
Yeah,
guest
we owe a
on this
lot.
pod.
We owe a lot to him, man.
That is our guy,
And it seems over that now that he's back, he's spending a lot of time down in NXT trying to just share information and the wealth of knowledge. Have you been able to kind of, just post up with him and pick his brain a little bit?
Yes, I have been able to. He gave me feedback on my match with Wesley. He gave me feedback on my match with Axiom. I remember him being present for those two. Yeah, he's been at so many more shows, but those were the ones I remember. Going to talk to him after my match, and it's always good to have someone who is currently active tell you things, because they're in with the times. They're here, experiencing the change in the winds and all that with you. It's kind of interesting when the older guys tell you stuff. You can always, it's always good advice, but like you can never forget, like, that was their time, and most of the stuff they would tell you would be based on what they know. But we're in a very different time now. The old timers will tell you, kayfabe, you protect the business, love the business, die for the business, and all that. And it's still the same way, but now we're at the point where we pull the curtain back a little bit. We let the fans in on what we do, and who we are outside of when we're just on TV. So CM Punk, long story short, CM Punk is, he's a very useful tool. Honestly, he's a huge resource, and I hope the other NXT superstars see it the same way. And it's amazing to have him here at the PC.